Hi there, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your January monthly forecast. This month begins in dramatic fashion with a wonderful new moon in your opposite sign of Capricorn. This also sees the moon combine, of course, with the sun, but along with Mercury and Pluto, creating a truly potent stellium of Capricornian energy. So what is Capricorn about? Well, Capricorn is a leadership sign. It's cardinal, like you, but also it's a very patient sign. It's ruled by the goat, and of course it's earth. And the progress in life of a Capricorn is patient, steady. It doesn't necessarily climb to the summit of success quickly, but its ambition and drive are awesome. It just keeps chipping away. And these planets are clustered in the part of your horoscope that's to do with relationships. So I do feel that the way you interact with people is going to provide a very powerful backdrop, not just this month, but for the whole of 2014. But there's another issue, because Mars, the power planet, has now moved into a part of your scope that's to do with your emotions. And he's going to be there through to the end of July 2014. This is a very rare extended journey. But at the start of this year, he is exactly at right angles with these four influences, these four planets. And this does create some complications. Because if you think about it, Mars is an impatient influence. It's the warrior planet. It's also about sex, but it's also about wanting things now. It's the desire side of our nature, but it's clustered in the most sensitive area, one which is much more to do with your home, to do with family life, to do with your rawest emotions. So at times, Mars could make you a little bit defensive, not just this month, but right through to July. And in this angle, in this right angle or square with this stellium of Capricornian energy, it may see you jump to the wrong conclusions around interactions with others, when a more considered approach would be better. And one of the things you need to learn from this, I think, is about control. Now, I don't mean this in a sinister sense, but Cancerian people are very protective, hugely caring of the people that are important to them. But in some ways, it is important to let other people breathe and do their own thing. And if you are trying to just have a little bit too much influence over what your loved ones are doing in their own lives, you may find that they get quite stroppy and feisty with you this year. It won't be because they don't love you, it's because they're asserting their own need for independence. But equally, it's good for you to step back a little bit and focus on your need for yourself as an individual and not define your personality just through being a protector and a carer. So this influence at the start of 2014 is hugely profound and can be life-changing. You also have Venus tracking backwards all this month, but there is a delicious surprise because from the middle of the month, she goes face to face with Jupiter, which continues in your sign through to the middle of July. Now, Jupiter is just loves being in Cancer. It's absolutely in its element. And it's not going to be back for 12 years after July, so you need to make it work for you. So if there is someone that you have a massive fascination with, the second half of January suggests as long as you're patient, don't let Mars see you rush it, then it could be a good time to make that move. But also, when Venus and Jupiter get into opposition, we can be a little bit indolent and indulgent. And again, just be careful that the boundaries in your relationships are not getting too blurred through almost trying to overlove people. Let them breathe. Also let them stand up for themselves. It'll be good for them. Then in the last week of the month, well, Venus goes alongside Pluto, but this can be a little bit more sinister. If you meet someone during that period of time and it gets very hot and it feels very spicy between yourselves, be sure that this is going to be a relationship that you really want, or that if you're someone who's looking for a long-term involvement, that you don't, again, go too quick and then regret it, because that could happen. People's temperature gets raised hugely when Venus and Pluto are together. But equally, the same can be true around business situations. Just be careful that someone's being genuine with you. And talking about business, the 12th sees Mercury, the planet of commerce, move into a fab location for you to handle your finances, and then forges an amazing link with Uranus. An unexpected job offer or career opportunity or money-making chance can come your way this month, not just with Uranus combining with Mercury, because it also combines with the Sun from the 20th. So be ready, be alert, be open to innovation and all that's different. Don't be too conservative or guided by what's gone in the past. This can be a time for you to be a trailblazer, not a pack follower. And as the month comes to a close and there's an Aquarius new moon on the 30th, once more, your shrewdness and wisdom, which are often awesome around marshalling your resources, can also work fantastically well for you. It's been a real pleasure with you. Wishing you a happy 2014 and goodbye for now.